But yeah, if you're curious, kind of why I turned the stream on, I'm just gonna play a game and chill. I think I talked a little bit about a few weeks ago as we went into 2023. I want to do much more stuff like this, where we're just chilling. Doesn't need to be anything crazy going on. Doesn't need to be anything elaborate. I'm just gonna play Plants vs Zombies and hang out. I think there were a lot of people over the last year or two that have been like, you know, I really miss when he just fucking relaxed and played Plants vs Zombies. I feel like a lot of people have had that opinion. And I join your opinion. I think I kind of missed being able just to chill and hang out and just do whatever. So they're coming back. I promise there won't be any McDonald's rants tonight. Well, I can't promise that, but, you know. Also, too, there's not going to be a cam tonight. I'm going to try go back to kind of the way, if you don't know, back before 2020, 2020, I never did face cam. It was something that was very rare. So we're going to be doing less face cam. But no, it's not going away. Let me be really upfront. People be like, wait a minute. Why is he taking the face cam off permanently? No. It's just when I feel like hanging out and chilling, it's not going to be on. That's right. I get to be naked again. It's awesome. You know how I'm not going to rant about anything. This is a chill stream. Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is going to... It's going to be funny because... So, the first, like, 6 Breath of the Wild streams were... There was a lot going on. It's like the second part of the Breath of the Wild series is going to be so much more, like, chilled out and kind of turned down a lot, right? You're going to get to the second half and be like, wow, he must have really... What the fuck happened to him? Fuck, this looks old. Well, that's because it is old. It is very old. Use plenty of sunflowers. I used to be pretty damn good at this game. I don't think I ever beat it. How long is the campaign? You could probably finish it in one sitting. 30 hours. I don't think... One sitting. That's a long time. That sounds like a while. Remember, this is pre-recorded. You might think that. It says probably feel that way. What do we got here? Gold teeth. Okay. It's an AI-generated stream. I'm just testing the waters to see if you notice. It's an AI-generated stream. I'm just testing the waters to see if you notice. It's an AI-generated stream. I'm just testing the waters to see if you notice. Oh, that's right. Somebody said this too. The last time I played this game, I couldn't beat the tutorial during the Halloween special from a few years ago. It's just, there was no attention there at all. Zero attention. So let's see if I can fix that. Let's see if we can actually beat the first level. That would be great. All right. I can't lose the tutorial. I mean, there's no way, right? How did I lose the tutorial? No, I'm like actually genuinely asking, how did I lose the tutorial? Did I actually lose on this level? I cannot believe that. It seems impossible. You lost to one lane. How? You can't. I forget how cool this game was. I forget how awesome this game was, and I forget just how much I was so sad when the second one came out. Play the YouTube video of you ranting about the in-game currency. The one thing that I remember about Plants vs Zombies 2 was that. It was the fact that some levels, it was just like, oh yeah, there's like electricity lightning moves. You just put your finger over it and you just destroy every single enemy on the screen. And it cost money to do it. Make the music and the sound effects the same volume. Okay. We gotta get the perfect, it's gotta be chill. This is not chill. This is chill. This is not chill. Hey, when is the bit gonna end? Oh shit, yeah, you probably, a screamer is gonna show up in about 1 to 2 minutes, I think. I have it programmed so that like a screamer just goes right in the middle of the screen. How pissed would some of you be if that happened and the stream turned off? I feel like a lot of people would be really mad at me. All I remember about this is at every convention, there were those cones were on everybody's head. If you went to a gaming convention between like 2011 to like 2014, it was like that was like a fashion statement wearing one of these cones. If Jerma doesn't respond to this, then it's pre-recorded. Well, how do you know that I didn't make sure I specifically addressed comments like yours in the pre-recorded video. Actually, it might be kind of funny if I just respond to stuff that's not there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that for a minute or two. What's my favorite kind of steak? I'm not really a huge steak guy, but I like a kind of a medium well, just like a flat kind of flat iron steak. Would I rather eat a burger or a pizza? I think that's an impossible question, because there are some days where you really feel like a pizza, and there's some days where you really don't feel like a pizza. I think honestly though, if I had to delete one of them, if I had to delete pizza or delete burgers from Earth, they were just gone. They would just Thanos snapped out. I don't know. What do I care about more? Do I like pizza more than hamburgers? I probably... Oh, that's hard. Pizza is better. Pizza is better than burgers. I would probably say pizza probably is better than burgers in most cases. But if I feel like a burger, like if I really feel like a burger, I don't think it can match like the taste of a burger. Pizza's very versatile. Burgers are versatile too, but I feel like there's a lot you can do with a pizza. If you delete burgers, the yes won't exist anymore. I think they could eat pizza. They would be happy with that. Oh, hold on a minute. Am I deleting like beef, or just like how you make a burger, like the bun, the cheese, the patty? Am I deleting beef? Because I would not do that. I don't think I would do that. No, just burgers. I think I could live with that though. What difficulty are you on? I don't think are there difficulties in this game? Oh, there he is. Crazy Dave! Do an impression? Okay. I'm not doing that one. I'm not doing that one either, but here you go. This is a chill stream. There's supposed to be weird voices. Hey, that's not what I said. Oh, wait. Is this... Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Okay. Was this Explodo not? How's the music this good? All these old PopCap games were... I don't even know what happened. PopCap made banger after banger after banger. Oh, EA. Oh, that's right. Forget that sometimes. What? But I have a really important question though. What actually happened to PopCap? Are they still doing anything? I mean, Peggle 2 was the last... God, that had to have been at least 5+ years ago, wasn't it? Oh, the Garden Warfare games. That's right. You know, I actually heard those games were pretty fun. Would I actually like them? I feel like that's the kind of multiplayer first-person or third-person shooter type game that I probably really actually would like. There's a couple of them, right? There's a Garden Warfare 2, Garden Warfare Neighborhood or something. Isn't there like a few of them? It's very similar to TF2. Really? Jeremy, you would be ass at bowling. Let me be really, really honest with you though. Be real, and I want you to be honest. How many of you, ones in the chat if you actually can reliably get a strike in bowling? I don't think it's anybody. I don't think anybody does. And I'm not talking about just a strike. I'm talking about like, and it curves across the whole lane and boom, blows up all the pins, and you can do that more than once or twice in a row. I was actually, so Stir's playing Neo 2 right now. And I just was catching a little bit of it, and I was laughing because somebody in his chat said, what was it? It was like, dude, you're gonna do so good. It was like a little paragraph. It was just, oh, hey man, don't worry. You're gonna learn this game and you're gonna make it rain on these enemies and do it like a boss. I just loved it. It was so funny. It was like one of my favorite comments. Dude, you're gonna make it rain like a boss. It was like all the little taglines from that stream, like in one comment. I loved it. What are my thoughts on Greek yogurt? It's good. I will say I don't like plain Greek yogurt unless it's put in a smoothie or something, but it's good. I like vanilla Greek yogurt. Okay, I have to read this. Somebody goes, what are your thoughts on Greek politics? Let's transition to that. Let's talk about that now. Hey, dude, what are your thoughts on Greek yogurt? Hey, what about Greek politics? What are your thoughts on wireless toilets? Like, you flush the toilet with your phone? I don't understand. What an extra step that doesn't need to be there. Oh, I gotta flush. Hold on, let me open up the app. And then go to, like, wait for it to load and then touch flush on the app. I don't know, sometimes, like, with the way that, like, tech is going, why do I feel like that's something that would happen? Well, you don't understand. You see, it's on your phone. The Wi-Fi is out. I can't flush my toilet. What? Oh, his pants. Does his pants come down? Oh, right. No. Oh, I thought no, he drops his I thought his pants came down. I was like, oh, he's like, oh, my pants. And then I saw the underwear. Bro, you must be high as fuck. No, I'm fine. Somebody just said, I think he's watching a long play and commentating. I'm just sitting there watching a gameplay. I got my arms behind my back, like behind my head. Just sitting here. Ah. When's your next physical? I actually probably really should get one. Not to get too, maybe depressing or real or whatever. But I kind of hit a point a year or two ago with all the medical shit. I kind of just was like, fuck, whatever. And I just, not that I stopped going. Back in like I want to say 2018, 2019. I had probably, I don't even know how many. I was like scanned a fucking 100 times. Like almost every single part of my body was checked. And in my brain, it's almost like, you know what? I spent so much time with the doctor in like 2018 through 2020 that they scanned everything. So that would be, I think I'm all right for a little while. If you could be any plant from Plants vs. Zombies, who would you be? No, probably the walnut. I feel like you're really strong. Or, I don't know, maybe one of these mushrooms. They're pretty cool. Who is saying these messages? I don't know, you were writing them. You were writing them. There's a lot of messages that go by. What time is it? It is 8:18 p.m. Pacific time. What time is it in ancient Greece? Well, you're asking what time is it in Greece right now, and I don't think I could even answer that if I tried. Would I even answer that? Let's see. Greece is Pacific time. What is, like, London is what, 8 hours ahead? 10 hours ahead right now? No, what time is it in ancient Greece? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Isn't ancient Greece Greece? Wouldn't it be? It would be the same time. Why would the time change? It's not like time. Was ancient Greece on a like 4-hour clock? What are you talking about? Who's your favorite ancient Greek philosopher? Oh, that's easy. Any of the ones that have their arm up and they're wearing like a big, you know, they're wearing like a toga, and their arm is up, and it looks like they're like almost singing, like as they're talking. Who is that? Like they have the big elaborate arm is up. They're like, oh, like this, like a big elaborate arm up in the air. Like they're like presenting something. Who is that? All of them. Yeah. I'll just start with this. I'm a click master. No one's getting by. He's been hardened by years of iPad gaming. This kind of is a lot of iPad games. Yeah, I know what you mean. Dude, you installed the wrong aim lab? I feel like this is pretty good. Oh, speaking of iPad games, the Pine Tar poker dev was really, really nice on Twitter. They were like, hey, you mentioned Pine Tar Poker. Oh, shit. Seems like you're really cool, dude. Dude, you're a strategic genius. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. Ooh, what's his name? Actually, someone did say that. Oh, I didn't read that shit. All he's saying, nobody said that. Nobody said that. Somebody in chat said, actually, somebody did say that. You gonna play anything else tonight? I don't know. I'm kind of just going until, you know, just whenever. This new thing of, I talked about it before earlier on the stream, but a lot of you showed up a little bit after I talked about it. Chill out streams are going to be a lot more frequent. I kind of miss them. I like just kind of hanging out. Doesn't have to be crazy every time. What about the speed runs? Hey, you're talking, I'm sorry, but you're talking to the 7th place Bob the Builder PlayStation 1 speedrunner? Just remember who you're talking to when you know, approach me. Do you play Magic or anything? I'm excited for Grotto Beasts. I'm not really. I wasn't really like a card game fan or anything. And it's interesting because the Grotto Beast is sort of a... I mentioned it a little bit briefly, but it's like a decade of stream references and like YouTube references and stuff. And originally, it was no game. It was just, oh, maybe it'd be fun to kind of do like, whoa, you can open up and get like a holographic glue man or something. Like that was like an interesting concept to me. Like just like a physical card, just trading. Just for fun, just merch, right? But then we got this game designer who, I mean, he just, everything, he just like, oh, what about this and this and this? It's like, holy shit, this is actually turning out to be like really, really cool. Hopefully a lot of you guys like it. If you don't buy, you know, it's no pressure, right? But it's definitely one of those projects that it's been kind of a long time coming. I know people, you know, hey, do I have to like know? Do I have to like play Magic the Gathering type games to care? And that's not necessarily the intention. It's just I've always thought of years and years and years ago. It was like, what if we did like cards or something? Like get like a bunch of artists to do it and a bunch of cards and you can open them as packs. And it was like a kind of a fleeting thought years ago. And decided to sort of kind of capitalize on it and just do it. But yeah, there's a game component. If you just want to get packs to do it, if you want to get the starter kit and just be able to have it. It was, in my brain, it was merch. That was, oh no, where can we get some more t-shirts? Can we get some more of this, more of that? I'm just thinking, what about just like a bunch of cards with a bunch of references and shit? I feel like it'd be fun. There are 200 cards. I think there's like over 100 cards that have some type of stream reference, a stream character on them. Are they NFTs? No. It's more akin to like Pokemon than it is like an NFT. Or like, you know, Magic the Gathering or something. Do you think Grotto Beasts will be competitive? I don't know. I mean, that wasn't really the intention. It was just like some fun merch for people to collect if they wanted to. And the way it stands up right now is we have, there's a starter kit that'll have 2 decks in it with like some dice and some other cool stuff. And when that actually gets time to kind of talk about it, I'll go into way more detail. But each booster pack is going to have 1 guaranteed rare and 1 guaranteed holo. So you'll be able to kind of, if you want, it's just, oh cool, there's like a holo and a rare in every single pack. Years ago, there was this, like I mentioned earlier, of like, imagine if there was like a holographic glue man that you could get in a card pack. That was like interesting to me. It was like funny to me in a way. Like, wow, that's cool. Because there was always the question of how would people in the community play with each other? It's like, not really sure, but I'm sure some people maybe, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys at this point know each other. I think there's a lot of people in real life that know each other just over the years. But that's, you know, that's just extra awesome shit that's on top of the project. What's the prices? How much would the cards be? We're trying to make it so, because it's tricky. Because I really don't want to charge some crazy amount of money for this stuff. But because it's a limited amount of cards, and we have to essentially kind of commission out the manufacturing. We're trying to make it affordable, but also, I mean, I don't want to just kind of blow up my bank account. Is it going to be under 100? Yes. For the you're talking about for the starter kit? Starter kit has, I believe, I don't want to give any wrong information, but the starter kit is going to have 2 full decks in it. I think a couple of booster packs in the starter kit. A placemat, some dice, custom dice. And it will be under $100. I can promise you that. Well under $100. Not like $99.99. That would be so. Oh yeah, guys, it's gonna be well under $100 for the starter kit. Yeah, like $97.98. Of course, like $99.98. Will it be possible to collect all the cards with it being limited? See that? I don't know. I don't think so. we still were talking about, like, what happens after. How do we handle something like that? Because at the very, very end of the day, it was sort of just it was sort of a project that was based around, hey, what do you get in this pack? Oh, whoa, cool. What did you get in yours? Kind of thing. There was even... Alright, like, don't tell anybody this, because it's a secret. I thought about putting in, like, golden tickets. And, like, there's something... Like, what the fuck is this? Put, like, 100 golden tickets in packs or something? I'm gonna lose. Okay, hold on. I thought about, like, oh, what if, like, there's just... I don't know, me giving, like the middle finger in a Polaroid. Like, wrapped in a golden foil or something in them. I remember my child bought a pack. Yeah, that's what I mean. I want it to be very just kind of general audience, like it doesn't matter. Like I don't want like some little kid. Oh, Grotto Beasts, what's this? And they open it, it's just me with like a cigarette in my mouth, giving like 2 fingers. Just, no, that's not a good idea. That would be bad. Have you thought about Kickstarter to do anything more like this? I've thought about it, but I don't want to do it. I would rather need to be sort of... I would rather need to answer to myself than have to answer to a bunch of people whose money I took. I don't know if I'm completely comfortable doing that. And there's nothing wrong, I don't think, with something like a Kickstarter, but just personally, I would rather be the one responsible for it. Because who knows, right? And look, I'm not certain how well or how poorly this project's gonna do. I don't know. I would rather just be able to exist and be like a fun thing that people think maybe for a little while is cool, and maybe not. Maybe people really like it. But I would rather be beholden to myself with that and not be like, yeah, hey everybody, I want to do this project called Grotto Beasts. Please give me hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars. And yeah, let me, cool. And then it comes out, and what if it's not? What if you don't like it? I don't ever want that to happen. I really don't. I would rather it be something that I did than something that you had to pay for. I'll tell you a little bit of lore, though. There are a couple of cards that are referencing a stream that never happened. A stream was going to happen that ended up not happening. And there are Grotto Beast references to this stream, and it never happened. So people are going to be like, what does this even mean? Why is this a card? Because I thought it was going to happen before Grotto Beast came out. Will it happen in the future? No. That's the interesting thing. No. What stream was it? I wonder if you guys maybe will figure it out. I'm curious if people know. You will know. It's referencing a couple of direct jokes from that stream that was going to happen. I think they were pretty funny. Was it Mr. Green's Casino? Yes. Yes, it was. Yep, it was. I guess the stream's not happening anymore, so why don't we just talk about it? I was gonna do a stream kind of late last year where I got in as, I'm talking like Jim Carrey Grinch level prosthetics and painted myself green and ran a casino and invited a bunch of streamers to it. It was gonna be fucked up too. It was gonna be fucking wild. And there was gonna be all kinds of fucked up games. Like, oh, there's blackjack, but what the hell is that over there? Was it because of the gambling ban? It had some to do with it, but I think just logistically it was gonna be hard to do at the end of that year. And there was a lot of other stuff that I wanted to do at the end of the year, but it had a little bit to do with it, I think. Yeah, I was gonna walk around. There was gonna be like 4 assistants behind me, you know, doing those kind of routines. If for some reason this ever does happen for any reason, which I'm telling you it's not, there is some stuff that's really fun in there, I think. Why won't it happen? Because it's a very expensive show. And I learned that too through the process of trying to figure out how to do it. That's a show that's very expensive. We will pay for it. No, we're not doing Kickstarters. Kickstart me to open up my own casino. If you came across that on Kickstarter, I'm pretty sure you would immediately click the X in the top right corner. You excited for Pikmin 4? Nobody tell him. Do you guys remember the Pikmin streams? I got so irrationally angry at that game. I don't even know why. It's just kind of, I mean, that's not a relaxing game. You're against the clock. I complained about the Wiimote, and this is not an exaggeration, probably 30 times. Over the course of, what, 2 5 to 6 hour streams? If you break it down, it's like I complained about the Wiimote once every probably 12 minutes. And we're not talking about no, the Wiimote stinks. No, it was like fuck this whole system. Like, I hated it for a while, right? Like, I was embarrassingly angry at that game. What flavor deodorant do you wear? Deodorants don't have a flavor. They have a smell. Hey, dude, what flavor deodorant do you have on? Oh, it's a green apple. Your Elden Ring streams were more chill than this? I disagree. I don't think that's accurate. I almost like bit my camera during those streams. I think you're wrong on that one. It's 11:53 where I'm from. Should I drink a coffee? 11:53 p.m. or is that a.m.? p.m. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your life, but I feel like that's a very late. Well, when did you get up? That's another question. Did you wake up at 10:30 p.m.? Are you on like a reverse schedule right now? These are all important questions to ask. No coffee past 3. I would tell you that, but that's a lie. There's tons of times you've seen me stream past 5, 6, 7 o'clock where I've had coffee or something. A nice nice cappuccino is nice though. Cappuccino's a nice kind of night coffee, afternoon coffee, I think. I'll order a cappuccino at a restaurant just to kind of make people think like, oh yeah, of course. Any desserts or coffee or anything? Of course. I'll take a cappuccino. Oh, okay. That's what you're ordering. Yeah. And then when I get it, I hold it up and I take a little sip and I go, oh, perfect. Is it 2 hands or 1 on the coffee? I'm imagining both hands holding it from the bottom and slowly dipping it up and like blink, 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 eyes going up, blink, blink, blink. Oh, it's so good. Why are you drinking coffee Looney Tunes style? That's a great comment. Remember, what's a nutmeg? I have no idea. I just know you grind it against like a shaver thing and you put it on stuff. Is a nut of some kind? I don't have any idea what it is. Speaking of that, have you guys ever seen how weird chocolate is? I'm convinced that aliens fucking put chocolate on this planet. It's literally like alien eggs. Have you ever seen what it looks like a cocoa pod? It's fucking insane looking. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on a second. Now that's right. We're gonna relax. There's no reason to talk about aliens. And if they may or may not have landed here and dropped cocoa pods with like alien fucking fluid in them. You're so tan today. Thanks. I'm getting some sun. Would you stream balloons? Wait, what'd you say? Would you stream balloons TD6 for a year straight? I don't think I'd want to ever do anything for a year straight. Do balloons with click maps again? That was really fun. Do you guys remember? That was such new cool shit on Twitch back like 5 years ago. I overused the hell out of that. Click maps were just such a wild concept. I used them almost, I think I want to say once a week at one point. How did you move from Boston? I kind of wanted to change. I'd been in New England almost my entire life, so like at that point it was a lot of I want to do projects and this big stuff that I want to try to do, and it just felt like being on the West Coast was easier. Just because, wait, LA is right there. Vegas has a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of resources and opportunity and stuff out here for like the entertainment industry. Like, you know what? Why not? But I didn't really want to live in LA. I didn't want to be like in California, really. If you got invited to something like Comic-Con as a guest, would you go? I don't know. Maybe, but if I'm really, really completely upfront with everybody here, probably not. I think I went to a lot of conventions pretty early on in the YouTube arc, if you want to call it that. I went to PAX East, PAX Prime, E3. I went to all of them every single year. And I think as I got a little bit older and as I kind of went to a lot of them, it just started to become something that I didn't... Because what it used to happen was, and obviously that this is not like this anymore, but it would be... It kind of takes a lot of time. It's like you kind of dedicating a week to go travel, and what are you going to do? Are you going to stream anything during that time? I don't really do IRL content really at all. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to go to like PAX East and stream. I'm actually much more comfortable just kind of in my own space, if that makes sense. It's funny because I'm an incredible extrovert. Very selectively. It's kind of weird how that works out. You're a popular loner. Please do your Mitch McConnell impression. You know what's making me laugh about that? It's like, dude, it's like, what time is it where you are? It is 11:15 p.m. here. I wonder what time it is. Are you tired? You want me to do Mitch McConnell right now? Isn't it kind of late? It's like too late for that. It's late. Why do you, at 11:15 p.m., give us a Mitch McConnell?
I'm not gonna do a Mitch McConnell. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna have Plants vs. Zombies, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm playing it well.
Worst impression.
Is it the stimulus? I don't want to hear anything about the stimulus. The stimulus.
When was Mitch McConnell elected? Imagine like looking over in chat and it's like, you know, like Mitch McConnell, like 96. Just like, fuck you. Do your best second Germa impression. Guys, no, I'm not gonna. Is that close? You're definitely zooted and naked. What's that tweet, that fake ass tweet that somebody put up about like I burnt my nuts with a blunt or something? That was a fake ass tweet, by the way. I didn't write that. Yeah, smoking butt naked and just dropped a blunt on my balls. I scrum so fucking loud. I didn't say this. That's not a real tweet. You should just tweet that now and pin it. You know, if I editing tweets, like if I could edit tweets from like years ago, part of me just wants me to go edit one from like 6 years ago and just make it that. I'm tired, but I don't want to miss the rest of the stream. What do I do? Well, I have good news for you. If you like this stream, if you're having a good time, there can be way more of these. So don't worry. You can just catch the next one. You're just messing up my aesthetic and I hate you. Like, you know what I mean? That was perfect symmetry right there and he just messed it up. No, I wasn't saying that to that person. Oh, you're really messing up my aesthetic right now. What kind of horseshit is that? Is soup a drink? Dude, I don't know. Wait. I have to restart. I didn't see this guy. Is soup a drink? This is a hot dog a sandwich shit, right? I mean, I guess kinda. Okay, you know those like when you get a ramen, or like the cup of noodle thing? Like it's like the cup and you put the water in it and eventually you eat all the noodles out of it where you're just kind of drinking it. You're just kind of sipping on it. Those of you that have had bone broth before, you just heat it up and you sip it. That's technically a soup, but you can sip on it. It's kind of a nice little thing. Yes, you can drink a soup, especially if it's just a broth. I think that makes sense. This is also important. Are chips dinner? No. I'm gonna have to agree with your mother on this one. No, they're not. Wrong. What about nachos? See, nachos are not just chips. It's more than that. Nachos have sometimes cheese, salsa, sour cream, meat. It's not just a tortilla chip for dinner. It covers at least a few food groups. For me, dinner, lunch, dinner, whatever, needs to cover at least 2 food groups for it to be like a meal. It has to be at least 2 food groups. So if you had chips and like crumbled on top of the chips was hamburger meat, that's not a great meal, but it's still, that would fly for me as sort of food. If you had a hot dog, just a single hot dog, I don't think that's a meal. Hot dog and bread, there you go. What about just a steak? No, I don't find that to be a meal. If you're just gonna eat a steak and just nothing else on the plate, it's just a cooked steak and that's it. No, like, mushroom risotto. No, you know what I mean? No, nothing else. No, I don't think so. No, like, broccolini. You gotta have something. Aren't you the guy that eats mayo from the jar? I don't. I like mayo. I think it goes great with a lot of stuff, especially with tuna fish and pretzels. I wonder how many people actually think I'm a disgusting piece of shit. And then they go, you know what? Just for the meme, I'm going to do it one day. Just for the meme, like, all of you guys are hanging out. There's like 1,000 of, there's like 100 of you in this, like, I don't know, fucking dance hall, wherever you are. And you make a big vat of this, and it's like, oh, yeah, remember when he said this? We're going to do it for the meme. And it's going to become your favorite snack. And you're not going to say shit, are you? You're not going to say shit. You're going to be like, oh, it was delicious, but I can't say that. Make tuna fish with mayo, slop it up a little bit, get it in the bowl, and then get pretzel rods, dip it in, dunk it like a Dunkaroo, and bite it. And I want you to report back. I really want you to report back. Tuna. There's a lot of people writing. Guys, somebody said, why the fuck are you eating gruel? Is that what you think about tuna fish? You think tuna fish is gruel? Come on, what? It's not gruel. All I'm saying is give it a try. Look, if you don't like tuna fish, then you're obviously gonna hate this. I grew up on tuna fish. I grew up on tuna fish sandwiches. Shit. I sounded like I was shit-faced.
You kids don't know what it's like. I grew up on tuna fish sandwiches, and they were fucking delicious. And look how I turned out, you little shits.
What's that? That same enemy is in Sekiro. This is definitely pre-recorded. You're definitely naked and watching the VOD right now, like with you guys. What you guys don't know is, at the end of the stream, I forgot to make sure the stream turned off. Like, I fell asleep here, and the video just starts over again. It would be way more effort for you to pretend to play than to just play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How much of a fraud do you guys think I am? The detective stream was a neat idea. You know, that's one of my favorite streams. That's one of my favorite things I've ever done. I had so much fun on that night. I don't know if there's a lot of people that don't know what we're talking about, but 5 years ago, I pre-recorded a whole stream, and the whole goal was I had a bunch of fake accounts that were me, and I was just typing in the chat, watching the VOD with everybody on fake accounts, and every like 30 minutes or so, every 20 minutes, the video would stop, and an alarm would sound, and everybody had 10 seconds to guess who I was in the chat. I don't think we could do that again. I think there's too many people here now. I had a great name, too. One of my favorite names, what was it? Binary Man 0010110001. Remember when you did a rebroadcast of The Simpsons Hit and Run? And I wouldn't just let it play. I kept showing up and pausing it and being like, oh, let me tell you about this. And I remember people screaming at me, just saying, get the fuck out of here. We're trying to watch this. But a pre-recorded webcam bit from Hotline Miami. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what that was. You kept talking while you were drinking. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I recorded like 10 minutes straight of webcam footage and just looped it in the corner of the screen. What the hell is wrong with me? This game won a Grammy for its soundtrack. I mean, the soundtrack does go really hard. It's a really good soundtrack. It was unironically added to the Library of Congress. Didn't you guys give me shit for that before? Because you said that Cars 2 was in the Library of Congress and there was a bunch of people laughing about it. I made some argument saying, no, you don't understand. This is in the Library of Congress. And people were like, yeah, bro, Cars 2 is as well. Everything is in the Library of Congress. It's true. You know what's funny? I've never seen a single Cars movie. If you said I'll give you $1 million if you can name 3 characters in that movie, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to name you 2. I think I can name you 1. I could not name you more than 2 people in that movie. What are your thoughts on corn? I'm gonna sneeze. Oh! I'm so sorry. I probably woke up like 1,000 people. I'm sorry. There was no escaping that. It was just coming out. I tried to look away from the microphone too. This is supposed to be a chill night. I just probably scared the shit out of like a million of you. Sorry. Oh, slowest clicker in the entire world, by the way. Is he gonna get for this? My teeth just came out. My fake teeth just came out of my mouth when I said that. Come on! Oh! Oh! I did it. Cool. $8,600. Cool. Hey, there it is. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was cute. It's been a long time since I played it. It's actually been on the list for a while of just play this game. And I'm sitting there going, oh, how do I play Plants vs. How do I do that? But I think we just do what we did tonight. It's just hang out, play a game.